Welcome to the queue for turn 5 of the 1942 BBR setup. And as Germany, we've got some battles we got to do. Let's look at the purchase. There is a airfield for $15 and the remaining $41. I spent $39 of it on 4 infantry, transport, 2 tanks, 2 artillery, and that's a savings of $2 for the next round. Hooray. And we had to break the rule book out earlier today for a clarification, but let's take a look at the map. It is now time for the U-boats to reclaim the Atlantic. So we've got 2 coming down from the Denmark Sea Zone, 1 from the Normandy Sea Zone, and 1 from south of France. So 4 U-boats against a cruiser and a destroyer. The transport gets nothing because it is alone. So let's move over to the next transport battle. And we've got 2 fighters coming out of here that have 3 movement left. I ran out of 3s on my little yellow fuel gauges. And we're going to bring in 1 sub. Because if the sub gets a hit on that first round, that'll be a first strike on the one of those transports, and then the other one automatically dies without a roll. So we'll have some victory there, hopefully. We'll move it up to the Russian theater. We have 1 guy, plane fighter, and a Stuka coming into Ukraine. We have the entire remaining stack heading into Western. So probably what I will do is just roll that artillery because I'm pretty sure I can get a hit. But maybe I'll roll it, who cares? All right, so Poland here. I've got 3 infantry from Romania. I have 1 tank from the factory in Yugoslavia, which can get there in 2. All right, take those off. I also have a fighter. You know what? Maybe I don't need that fighter there. I'll bring that tack up in there. Oh, okay, so now we're starting to rethink things, aren't we? Right in the middle of the combat. That is a stinker. All right, so this infantry was going as well. From Slovakia, these tanks will non-com. These are following into the Ukraine. I gotta decide what to do with that plane now, doggone it. See, if it hits here, we have 3 left. 1, 2, I can't get to where I want it to go. I'll set it there and I'll have 3 left. I hate that last minute decision there. All right, so we've got an infantry and artillery, 2 fighters, and a Stuka coming in with the movement of 3 left. We have a walk-on in Viborg of 1 infantry. No points there. And then we have 4 infantry in Finland and a tank in Norway coming into Karelia. All right. Look at the board. Oh, I got a tank from Western Germany that will drive across and join that battle. And that looks like all the attacks. As I'm looking over the board, that is the attacks. All right. So we will get it over here. See if we can get all that's in. All right. So the first attack will be the 4 subs. Need 2 hits. Nothing. Thank you very much. Cruiser and destroyer. No hits. Man, lucky there. All right. Back to the round 2. There's 2 hits, so the French-Canadian Navy is gone. And they take nobody with them. Wow. All right, so needless to say, I'm very pleased about those outcomes. All right, so the other naval battle, like I said there in the going up against those 2 transports, I've got that sub and the 2 fighters. So if the sub gets a hit, it's over. Now that means it's over because I sank one of the transports. The other one can't fight. It's an auto kill. So the planes, I guess, were not necessary, but they were leaving there anyway. So since they were flying over that sea zone, they might as well have fought. All right, so let's go to Eastern Ukraine. I've got 5 tanks, 4 mechs, infantry, and 3 artillery. So I'm pretty sure I can get that kill, but you know what? I haven't used my rolling cup yet, so let's just roll that out because I just need 1 hit there. All right, there's the 5. And I still have not yet revealed my tech because I don't need it yet. All right, 3 artillery, which will boost 3 of the mech. And then I will have 1 mech and 1 infantry. And that'll do it. 1 hit. Oh, that was a good roll. I wasted that one. All right, so the Ukraine artillery fires back. Dang it. All right. That's how it works. So the Ukraine falls, but it does take down the infantry with it. All right, so if we go to the north and we'll work our way down from there. In Finland, 4 infantry at 1 and a tank at 3. And there's 1 guy there for Russia. There's the hit. Here's the Russia guy. He hits. All right. I can see we're going to have some joy here. All right, so there's the casualties. That leaves what left? All right, so we've got a north and a south. They're in Poland. I'm going to use that Stuka as a target select on that tank. And then we'll follow it up with 2 fighters, a tank, infantry, artillery. All right, so there's my dice. Here's the target select will be the first roll, and it misses. And here's the fighters, tank, artillery, infantry, 4 hits. That was a pretty dang good roll. So they will have a 3 and a 2 back, and they get 1 hit. Oh, I got to re-roll it. It was a 3 and a 2. And still only 1 hit. All right. So, go up here, and we'll take those Russians off. We'll take that infantry off. All right, so the last battle is 1 infantry, 2 fighters, and a Stuka, which I'll use the target select on that in hopes that I don't need to keep rolling. All right, keep rolling. I have a 1 and then 2 fighters for no hits. All right, Russia, Nothing back. All right, so I'm going to roll the Russian with that because these are the German and that's the Russian. Oh, for crying out loud. Round 3. All right, there we go. No hit for Russia, 2 for Germany. All right, so let me move this over here where we can see the Russian front. I'll move all that. So that guy is gone. So that means Russia goes down 3. Oh wait, I got one more fight left. Right here in eastern Poland. I have a Stuka, a tank, 4 infantry against 2 Russian infantry. So once again, I will use the target select. So what do I got? 4 Germans and a tank. This will be the target select. Fails again. Here's the regular combat. Fails again. All right, 2 Russians. They failed. All right, so I'm going to add that Stuka in there. For the next round, there's my 2 hits I needed. Russians return fire with 1 back. So, casualties. Russia took something just about every battle. Now let's look at the western or the eastern front. Count that up. All right, so 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. So that is 9 down from Russia, up from Germany. All right, so you know what? I think I messed up 51. Where Russia was. If they go down 9, I think they're at 26. I'll have to look, I guess, at Joe's video and see if they were at 35. Oh well. And then no points from any other nation. So this big horde that went in there, take on that lowly artillery. That was 5 tanks. So I'm going to take those 5 tanks off. And we're going to put a red chip on. Who doesn't like a red chip under their armor? All right, so that's armor. Well, I got these 3 armor from Slovakia. 1, 2. Oh, you know what? I usually land those planes first. Let's do that. All right, so this plane, I think I was taking one of these fighters from here. One, no, I wasn't. Where was I taking them? I guess I'm going to take them back. The 2 fighters back there. And the Stuka. So those 3 went back to where they came from. We took that, so I guess we'll land that in Besabaria as we're moving up all these units. All right. So that gives me all those in there. All right, the anti-aircraft gun will march in there because I want it to. All right, so that plane landed. These 2 planes have 3 left. One's going to go there. The other 2 are going down here to Syria. I don't know if that's in the video. Oh, it is in the video. All right. All right. So these fighters have 3 left. 1 will land in Rome, and 1 will land on Crete. The bomber, whoop, I guess we'll back it up a little bit. There was a bomber on this air transport. It is going to head back 1, 2, back to Western Germany. All these German forces are moving forward. Get those out of the way. That's out of the way. All right, we got a transport. Comes down here. This man in artillery. Into Syria. We got a party going on there. All right, so what do we have next? That's moved. I guess that's still there in Vesavaria. All right, so these have moved. Those have moved. This guy's going to stay in convoy. And up north, let's see what we got here. I got this transport and artillery getting loaded onto the transport, or infantry and artillery. Norway moves into Finland. Artillery and infantry land in Norway. I got my fleet out, heading out on the water. All right, which only leaves, that was already moved. These have moved. That leaves my guys in France. Since all those U.S. transports went away and Canada destroyed, let's move these. How do I need, I'm going to have a transport, I need 2. So I need 2 here in northern Italy. And then I can rail this other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3. So I can put them in Romania or Slovakia. I think we'll put them in Slovakia.
Will ice still count as water?
All right, so these landed. I think we're good. I think we are good for the moment.
These seams?
Sank a lot of Allied ships for the loss of nothing. That's my favorite part of this turn. All right, so let me see what is in the viewfinder. And my low battery light came on, so I gotta hurry, I guess. All right, so all the factories that I'm gonna be placing are in the viewfinder. All right, so here is into that convoy zone. It's a convoy zone, but I'm just building a transport infantry tank. And here in Germany, we're going to put 2 infantry, artillery, tank, Western Germany, infantry, artillery, in case I need to send them somewhere else. All right. So let's do, oh, I forgot, the air base. Built an air base in Crete. Which, you know what, I needed 3 fighters there, so I'm going to move that fighter from Rome because I don't need him there. There's nothing going on there. So I wanted 3 fighters on that air base. All right. That is my moves, my placements. And if moving that fighter from Rome to Crete is a problem, then let me know. We'll move it back on the Italian turn. And we'll do a recap. All right, so the battery is really running out. Hopefully we can get this in before it shuts off. 4 subs in C-Zone 91, C-Zone 112, cruiser, destroyer, transport, C-Zone 126, a sub, Norway, infantry, artillery, Finland, infantry, Viborg, infantry, Karelia, 3 infantry and a tank, Poland, infantry, or no infantry, a tank, artillery, Berlin, 2 infantry, artillery, tank, Western Germany, infantry, artillery, 2 fighters, 1 Stuka, 1 AA, 1 bomber. France and AA, Northern France, infantry, artillery. C-Zone 97 transport, C-Zone 96 sub, C-Zone 98 sub, C-Zone 99 transport, Crete 2 fighters, Greece 1 infantry, Yugoslavia infantry tank, Syria 1 fighter, 1 Stuka, 1 infantry, 1 artillery, El Alamein 3 infantry, 1 mech, 1 tank, Bessabria fighter, Stuka, Slovakia, Hungary, 1 infantry, Eastern Poland tank, 3 infantry, Ukraine, 1 infantry, Western Ukraine, I've got 8 tanks, 4 mechs, 3 artillery, 1 AA. Let me count those tanks again. Yep, that is 8. All right, that should be it. It is now Britain's turn, and I will let it go to you. And good luck, Britain. Not really.